in the chat. There we go. How about that transition? Shout-outs to Antcap, shout-outs to Will, shout-outs to Rockets, everybody working in the background. We go straight into Serious Mo versus Pavan.
We go straight into the Lamar Jackson tote show. Who's ready? Type 1 in the chat right now if you're ready to see Lamar Jackson go off.
So here's a question. If Serious Mo wins this game and he shuts out Pavan, would you call that a tote bag?
Jeez.
I was like, that dad joke, right?
Yes. Like, I don't know whether to laugh at the joke or at you right now. Like, jeez. I can see you're going to be one of those old guys. I can see.
My guy Jay the Truth in the chat is we got a post down the middle, Nuke Hopkins to midfield. That's a huge dime right there to open this ball game. Gain of 25 from Watson. Pavan kind of put the escape artist on the map out there at the Summer Series finale. It was all Cowboys and armbar. He was the one out there running with the Texans.
Yeah, he's really the one that, not saying he's the only one that was going to use the Texans, but he's really the one that kind of put them on the map, put on a show for them. Look at him making some moves with D-Hop.
Deshaun to D-Hop on that play. A little shimmy shake and a spin move back over the middle. He's got all 57 yards here on the first couple of passes. Pavan already inside the red zone. Pressure off both edges. How about Serious Mo bringing the pressure? And that's Young with the sack. I'll tell you what, the Ravens, they've got some defensive back speed. They've got some physicality as well. You've got Jimmy Smith, Marlon Humphrey. And they've got a couple of corners that really scream off the edge. Plus Earl Thomas in the center field. Pretty solid defense.
Yeah, they have a pretty good defense right now. And Earl Thomas has been making plays for Mo. I keep seeing him make huge interceptions on big downs, so he's definitely a huge player to have.
Oh, and Tony Jefferson laid the lumber right there. That's why he's on the field.
I mean, that's what you have a guy like Tony Jefferson on the field for. And if he gets a hand on a quarterback like that, you, as the defender, you expect to get a fumble there.
And you know Mo's thinking about that, right? He's like, man, that should have been a fumble. Back to pass, square in, good dot right there. But in QT, he continues to make plays.
QT held on to that?
I was just assuming. I was going to say he's going to drop that ball.
I thought for sure he was dropping that.
Holds on to another one. First and goal for Pavan, just like that. Now he's going to go into that single back, doubles flex. We saw him run the ball primarily out of this. We'll see if Serious Mo run commits right here. And it is the dive, and here comes Marlon Humphrey. Bounces off the tackle, and Lamar Miller picks up one. Good run defense by Mo.
1D trip beats. No, your Madden it does not have to be on for you to get your drops. I should be getting my drops right now because I am logged into my Twitch. So as long as your Twitch is connected to your EA account, once you do log into your Madden, and when you go into a Madden Ultimate Team, you should see your drops there.
Down to the one. Big Daddy T30 wants to know, I'm not sure. So it actually is his first time. So welcome to the stream, Big Daddy. If you got the gifted sub, basically what a sub is going to get you is you're going to get access to the emotes. And then we also have some plans for the subs here that we're going to announce in a couple, hopefully a couple of weeks. We're waiting on a few T's to get crossed and a few I's to get dotted. Once we get the okay on that, we're going to make the announcement. I'm just going to tell you guys that if you're subbed to the channel, it's going to be massive. If you guys love Friday Night Football, I think you guys are going to really, really like what we're going to be announcing soon.
I think you guys will love it. I think you guys will love it.
Yeah, this is.
I know you guys will love it.
Yeah, I've never been more sure of anything.
Yeah, I think the chat will love what we plan on bringing to the table with the new streams.
Fullback dive from Lamar Miller. He finds the end zone. So Pavan strikes first in this semifinal matchup as we have J Mike 09 with the sub. Extra point pending here. We'll see. We've seen Serious Mo going for 2 most of this tournament because he's running that Panther heavy, and a lot of players haven't had time to get in the lab and dedicate to stopping this. You know, if you saw it last night for the first time on Friday Night Football, let's say I'm assuming you're a regular human being and you went to sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then we turn around and we run a tournament at 4 p.m. the next day. You really haven't had much time to figure out how to counter that offense yet.
Yeah, it's so fresh and new right now. Like I said, I liken it to a wildcat in real life when it first came on the scene and the Dolphins were running it and they were really giving every team that they played fits because no one knew what to do against it. They didn't know how to defend it. And then once people figure it out, that's when you're going to see it kind of get slowed down quite a bit.
Ohio says, give a clue as far as what we're bringing to the table. The only clue I can give you is that if you want me to announce it, I can't announce it right now because I'll get in trouble. Probably won't be around to see it happen. So, so I can't announce anything yet.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that, RG Fusion. Glad to hear that. Landon, like I said, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your fandom.
Big Daddy says he feels like he's part of a family finally. Is that what you were just saying?
Who?
Big Daddy just posted in the chat. He says, I feel like a part of the family finally after all these years.
Oh,
Wait,
that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, so that means he's
I'm not
going
to say your Twitch name, like Zan keeps saying.
That's
but,
his name.
But
We can
I'm
say,
gonna say
we can say Donger on stream, but we can't say Big Daddy.
yeah.
Come on. It's a movie.
But appreciate you, my guy. Glad to see that you're a valuable part of the family right now. The FNF family is alive and well right now.
It's growing every single stream. 4,100 strong in the chat right now, watching semifinal number 2. The winner goes on to face Clef. The loser still has life, though, because they're going to play a third-place match for a $1,000 travel reimbursement to the Madden Classic in Arlington, Texas, next weekend. Make sure you guys are following EA Madden NFL channel. If you guys tune in and watch next week, you guys will get free Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew, as the Road to the Classic and the Madden Classic are both sponsored by Starbucks. So make sure that you guys are checking that out. Okay, Jadeveon Clowney has something to say about that quarterback blast. Comes in off the edge there. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. Good defense by Pavan here on his first defensive drive that we've seen against this formation. J-Lock says free Andre, 17,373,000.
No, that guy can't be free. That's the one guy I will not be an advocate for freeing. Because I know he... You know, Donger, the things that he says really, sometimes, I mean, that last thing he said to get timed out was kind of wild. But normally, he just says something, he just repeatedly says the same thing over and over again. But Andre gets out of control. He's going to have to just sit on the sidelines and enjoy this stream and not be able to speak. I love you, Andre.
The words of Bugs.
My guy, McKinley status with the tier 1 sub. What's going on, man?
That takes us to the second quarter. So these games moving quickly, especially with Mo keeping the ball on the ground, and how efficient Pavan is through the air. Not a lot of incomplete passes in this ball game. Now, Mo's going to come out in some gun bunch right here on 3rd down and 13. So enough defense from Pavan to get Mo out of the jumbo heavy. This is the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook for the Ravens. And there's J.J. Watt in on the sack. Might we see a punt right here, Bugs? We will.
I think he's going to play it smart, punt the ball, come back out and play some defense. You know, he didn't really play that bad of defense on the first possession. So just come out and play some defense and then try to get the ball back. This is his game plan, to play ball control, play smart. Don't put himself in bad positions, throw interceptions, and turn the ball over and make it easy on his opponent. He wants to make it as hard as possible and control the clock.
Melissa Sanchez wants to know if Skimbo is playing tomorrow. No, he did not participate in the Road to the Classic, but I do believe, is he going to be out in Arlington next week, Bugs?
Yes.
Just got word from Rockets.
To my knowledge.
How about we do this before this game gets intense? You guys feeling, let me know in the chat, you guys ready for a Bo Jackson?
It's Bo time. Bo knows.
APTV with the sub, appreciate
Crazy
that.
Detection. When's the KFC bet going to be paid? After the Classic.
I can't wait for that. I hope I'm here.
After the Classic, I will pay that debt.
Will Fuller out in motion for Pavan. Pressure from Sirius. Mo off the edge and another sack. So Mo playing good defense right here after the punt. 3rd down and 19. You see he's backing off the coverage. You have to be aware of Nuke Hopkins right now on a potential post route. West Coast playbook for Pavan. Now he's going to run a deep out route. Let's see if he actually gets time to throw this. He's going to try to squeeze that in, and that's going to be... Did he catch that?
Yes, he did. Mo clicked on to try to break on that ball right there, and it looked like he was going to break on it and get a pick, but somehow, some way, D-Hop was able to just position his body and really play like a basketball player and just box him out. Yeah.
Now Lamar on the delayed give. Here he goes down the sideline. 30, 20, 10,
Swerve a little
5.
bit.
Touchdown Pavan. He's got a 2-score lead. We got a sub coming in. I believe that was from Wavy. What was the name again? I'm going to double check it here. We got the bows in the chat. Wavy J10 sub tier 1. We appreciate that. Check out your local Starbucks. See if they're serving that Nitro Cold Brew, the sponsor of the Road to the Classic and the Madden Classic in Arlington. Serious Mo now with some work to do. Down by 14. Looking like a potential Pavan versus Clef matchup in our final.
What defensive playbook is the Texans using? Let me see him scroll through plays.
He would
I'll
either
be
be
able to
in
tell you.
Detroit or New England. He's got 3-3-5 odd in his playbook.
Or Miami.
Miami's got it now.
Miami has it as well.
So what would the benefit be of a Miami? I'm not aware of that defensive playbook yet.
Miami also has 146.
You know, I know a website that can tell me the answer to that question. Head over to a little playbook.gg and check out the playbooks, and I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, Miami has 146 as well, so I'd have to see him go through all of his plays before I can tell you exactly which playbook he's in defensively. Rigby, my guy with the tier 1 sub, get your sub hypes in the chat.
So let's see. Yeah, they've got 3-3-5 wide, 3-3-5 odd. I've seen both of those today. He's been in 3-4 odd, so it could be Miami. He's also got 4-3 over and under. I'll check the Detroit book as well.
Nice dot right there by Mo. Yeah, he's starting to mix in some passes as well. Just take advantage of what's there. You know, keep putting them some pressure on him. Pavan's looking like he has some defense for his Panther heavy. Otherwise, Mo wouldn't be coming out passing the ball like he is.
Yeah, all three of those playbooks, we haven't seen anything that he's run that would really tell us the answer to that question yet, because all three of those playbooks, Detroit, Miami, and New England, have those formations. Mo with
Another
a little dot. Hayden Hurst. Have we seen a dot out of that formation yet?
No, you haven't seen the dots. Mo said there's layers to this. There's layers to this. It isn't just hand off and do a QB blast. He's also going to have some dots as well. He's putting some pressure on the defense. He's motioning tight ends over because those tight ends are on corner routes. And then when he's motioning them over, that essentially gives them a post route going the opposite direction. And so then you have to respect the corner and the post route.
So you see right here, it's basically like a bunch set is kind of what it looks like. They're not bunched, but they're so compressed that you have to play it almost like a bunch.
Yeah.
This is going to be a nightmare of an offense.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to deal with.
We got a winner on the Bo Jackson, Slim Shady 41, following since August 19th of 2017. So 2 years and 1 week from that follow date. We will be re-rolling in 4 minutes if he does not claim his giveaway. Check your whispers, Slim Shady 41.
Lautrec 42. The Ravens are using the Panthers playbook.
Serious Mo finds the end zone for a touchdown, so he narrows this down. 1-score game.
Great drive. That was a great response right there. Mo gets ball at half. He could potentially stop Pavan right here and get the ball back and get some more points.
We have seen players
and
get
he's
a
going
little
for 2
bit,
right here. Mo's been very aggressive. This is very reminiscent of Madden 13 Mo, when he would go for 2 every time he scored.
Yeah, Problem, of course, won the Virgin Gaming Madden Challenge that year, and he went for 2 every single play in that tournament as well. He had that little rocket fade from the slot, if you remember.
Yep. Out of the single back
So
spread.
is this quarters? No, he's in 3-3-5 wide.
Yeah, he's
here.
in 3-3-5 wide, running cover 4 quarters, and it's been playing pretty well against the run.
Oh, goodness. What a hit from Jadeveon Clowney. It looked like he had him in a spy right there. Okay, Pavan, show us something.
Yeah. Pavan hit the lab. He knows the bag for this. He said he's not just going to come out here and get ran on by Panther Heavy. He's not going to beg and scream for the patch. He's just going to bag it and then just patch it himself by making people just get out of it.
Mr. Incredible says, running the same play over and over is cheese. All right, let's spam those cheese emotes in the chat, but I'm gonna counter with that.
T4.
I would say running the same play over and over again makes the job easier on the defense to predict what you're doing.
Yes, and it also, if someone can't stop something, you run it again.
Bill Belichick knows what you're saying right there.
Yeah. If they can't stop
don't have
it, you
time
run
for
it
the
again.
feelings of the defense.
What am I trying to prove? Am I trying to make you happy or am I trying to win?
Another-
Huge broken tackle right there by Lamar Miller. He's off to the races into the end zone. 20-6 ball game.
When you line up and you blitz every single gap like that, those delayed gives with no linebackers at the second level, that's how you beat the blitz. Traps, draws, screens, RPOs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ways that you attack it. And I think that EA has done a very good job this year, certainly in the realm of the RPOs, of allowing us to attack some of these heavy blitzes. And now you saw right there, he's run the draw very effectively against that 1-4-6 defense.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job right now, just running the draw. He's just moving the ball efficiently and playing pretty good. That first drive was a little scary, especially the fact that he just took that huge hit stick by Tony Jefferson, who's, to my knowledge, a big hitter. So to take a hit like that, that was kind of scary.
That's literally the only reason you put a Tony Jefferson on your field is if you could sub him at linebacker because he's not really not fast enough to play safety. Now, I see right here, Pavan showing the spies right here, trying to get those safeties in that. Watch that inside backer, Jadeveon Clowney, right here in that spy against this Lamar Jackson-led offense. Now, Hayden Hurst across the formation in motion. We saw Mo throw from this earlier, so you know that has to be in Pavan's mind.
3 spies on the field.
Oh, goodness. You're going to go down the field, and that's going to be in traffic, intercepted. Bradley Roby, and now Pavan's got the ball back with a 2-score lead.
Slim Shady claimed it, guys. Sorry, we didn't announce it, but
yep.
he's been claimed his prize. He did get the Bo Jackson. We won't be re-rolling Slim Shady.
But there is one more Bo Jackson to give away here on the broadcast as Mo brings everyone. And you saw right there, Watson, he does have that ability we don't talk about very much. He does shrug off DB sacks, but unfortunately there was a second tackler in the area.
DPG Dog says, if it's a good play and you can't stop it, true. But if it's a broken glitch play and you run it to death, then it's cheese. Is it a broken glitch play, though? It's looking like it's bagged to me.
You say cantaloupe, I say cantaloupe.
It's looking like it's not broken or glitched at all. It's
just a run play.
Just because it's effective doesn't mean it's broken or glitched.
Totally agree.
I think there's a big difference between the two.
From serious
yeah,
Mo.
Send everybody. He sent everybody. Put some pressure on him. Right now, he's in a position right now where he has to be kind of aggressive. And he's never been scared to be aggressive in situations like this. He was sending everyone.
All right, Young Reezy in the chat. I'm gonna drop some knowledge for you guys in the chat. Zero blitzes need to be nerfed. I agreed with that last year because offensive line logic kind of struggled with picking up extra blitzers. You block a tight end, the man on the tight end would blitz, still got in, right? Mm-hmm. Pro tip, do not use max protect. Use the tight end delay routes because the man that's on the tight end will not blitz. He'll stay in coverage knowing that he could leak out on that route. Now your zero blitz is now 6 versus 6, or, you could have 5 versus 5. Basically, when you use the tight ends, use them on delay routes because they're going to make the math even.
They're blitzing the entire team.
Right. I mean, if they're blitzing 7 or 8, that means you got 3 guys to cover 5 eligible receivers.
Yeah. If they blitz, I welcome someone blitzing their entire team. I mean, if you can't dot it, then that's on you. That's completely your fault. You should be able to dot someone if they send their entire team at you every play. You send everybody out. I mean, you can't send everybody out every play, but you send everybody out from time to time, and you'll be able to expose it.
Another sack, 4th down and 32. So Mo stands up right there after the interception. Doesn't put any extra fuel on the fire. It should be a 2-score lead into halftime. So that could have been a catastrophic mistake there for Bugs. If it would have been 3 scores heading into halftime, that's pretty much ball game. But he's still got a fighting chance here as we head to halftime.
I'm playing.
Did I say Bugs? You're right next to me. That's Bugs next to me. I'm Zan. Day 2 of 3 here. Long tournament. Serious Mo, rather, not Bugs. I was just thinking of your squad's experience, Bugs. That's all.
I mean, the pettiness.
There's a fumble, and
that could have went horribly wrong right there for Pavan. If Mo's guy would have been a little bit closer and could have scooped and scored, would have been tough.
So now it will be Mo to receive the kickoff here in the second half. Would have liked to have cashed in on that last opportunity of the first half. Instead, he threw the pick to Bradley Roby. But he's still got life. He's played good defense. A lot of 4th and longs for Pavan in this game, but he needs to get on the scoreboard right now.
Our agreement, what's going on, man? How you doing? You see what probably last said.
I just, I'm putting it out there, and then they're piling on you. I'm sorry about that, Bugs.
I mean,
here's Lamar up the middle, and he's going to pick up a 1st down, gain of 13. His 6th carry, 35 yards. That means that he only had 5 carries for, 20, 25 yards? So, again, last night this was 10-plus yards of pop on this run.
Yeah. Pavan's playing really good run defense right now. He's really given this a lot of troubles. he's not able to really just move the ball. He has so many defenders out there, but then again, he just hands it. I mean, he just takes off right there,
Ooh.
almost touchdown. Sorry.
I thought he was going to give a little stop and go right there.
Yeah,
But he tried to
I
swerve
thought
it.
he had him. That's what happens when you speak too soon.
Hey, earlier I about did it when he had the interception with Jimmy Smith, and I was like 10, 5. Oh, he lays down. You guys remember earlier, Serious Mo had a scare in that first ball game. Had a chance to put it away early. Westbrooked it and then didn't get the touchdown on 4th down, keeping his opponent alive.
Until that play, Pavan has done a great job
Yeah.
of containing this run, keeping them under control, not allowing big plays. He's coming out in a nickel set and playing cover 4 and having those safeties kind of playing in a run fist to where they're going to come shooting down and play the run a little bit better. And also he has how many? I can't see if he has a DB at the middle linebacker spot.
I think he's running Clowney actually at middle linebacker.
Oh, he has Clowney at middle linebacker.
He's put him in a spy.
Gotcha.
Fall in for the touchdown. Serious Mo.
So he has
Probably
5
gonna go for
DBs.
2 here. Yeah, he's got 5 DBs, 3 linemen, 3 linebackers.
So with having 5 DBs out there on the field, that's enough speed to try to you need to be able to chase them down. That's really the only thing you can do. And that's kind of what the Chargers did in real life to kind of contain Lamar Jackson. They came out with safeties at linebacker. Mo opted for kicking his extra point.
So just want to make sure that no matter what, it was a 1-possession game. He's not going to go for the 2 now. He'll try to get a stop and do it on his next score is kind of what his mindset is right here. Still a long way to go in this ball game. 3-11. Semifinal number 2. Winner takes on Clef, and our final loser will take on Carry Q on the off-stream game for a spot in Arlington. Because, again, Clef won our tournament last week, so he's already got that travel reimbursement. So we're going to send the third-place guy.
He has to win in order to make money in this tournament. That's the only way.
Winner of this gets travel reimbursement regardless. Second place will have a spot in Arlington waiting for them as well. Single back doubles flex. Going to flip that formation here. Twins to the wide side of the field for Pavan.
The Black James Bond, man, my weekend is going amazing so far. It's a great weekend. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm able to just enjoy some Madden, hang out with you guys over the entire weekend, sip on some nitro cold brew. I mean, what can I say? There's nothing to complain about.
I think I'm on my 3rd, maybe 4th cup.
Yeah. Let me explain to you how people work, chat. Zan has been going on and on about how he's I'm not going to do too much caffeine today. This guy's on number 4 right now. Non-stop. Every break he goes and get more.
I've had a cup of coffee every single time we've gone to break. Actually, we're lucky that we went straight into Serious Mo versus Pavan.
Or you wouldn't.
I probably would have I would have gotten a refill. I'm definitely going to do that right before the final. So that'll be number 5.
Of course, Kenny. I am definitely still on number 1. I have a limit.
Hope's in here. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's so good, though. I mean, it's just all I got to say. I'm a coffee guy. I always have been. I don't know. My wife is always like, you got to slow down. No, I don't think so.
D-Hop with the broken tackle, and he's off to the races once again. D-Hop makes plays. Touchdown.
Post specialist, he's just a different breed on those post routes. And with the West Coast bunch, mesh post is something you have to respect. I don't know what you're going to do against D-Hop. I don't know. And then you get in the zone. You throw so many posts, he gets in the zone, and now you can put him on a fade. And, if you're in cover 3 because you got to defend the post, he catches it anyways. If you're stuck in cover 3 and he runs a vertical, now you got one-on-one against the double me. That's an aggressive cat. Yeah. He is a problem. That's why he's 99 overall in this game.
That's exactly why he's 99 overall. I mean, this guy, D-Hop, he's a true problem right now, and I think he may be in the zone once Pavan gets the ball back. I can't remember how far of a pass that was. I can't remember how many yards that pass was, but D-Hop is a true problem because once he's in the zone, now you have to double him every play, or you're going to give up a huge play.
So every single time Mo shifts this formation, you notice that Pavan is shifting his line. I'm thinking that that's not something that's automatically happening. It's an adjustment that Pavan has been making. You see right now, Lamar Jackson, 9 rushes, 102 yards, but what, a good 70 of that came on 1 run. So outside of that, it's basically 8 for 30, give or take.
Yeah, he's doing really good so far. Just playing run defense. He hasn't given up too many big runs. He gave up that one big one when I was praising him, but so far he's playing pretty good.
Now he's got the poster out. Oh, we were just talking about how Lamar can make all the throws, and then that happens. He did have pressure. You saw Clowney right there in the spy. Pavan sent him and applied a little bit of pressure on the quarterback. Now we have 3rd down and 5 here for Serious Mo. Getting late in this ball game, down 15, still a minute 35 left in the third, but he's going to have to get going quickly on offense. Now we're going to have 4th down and short.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of playing run defense.
DP Dog says EA will nerf D-Hop as soon as they put out. We're playing on regs. We're not playing on MUT in this tournament. The Classic is a couch play regs tournament. Go ahead and tell the viewers at home, like, it's kind of an old school throwback style tournament.
Yeah, this is old school tournament right here where we're sitting right next to each other, basically couch play where I can see your adjustments. You can't pull up your, just like how Pavan just showed his adjustments on the field, the fact that he has a spy and it has that one guy in the purple. You can't do that on couch play. At the Madden Classic, if you do this, then you just show me what I need to do to expose your defense right there. So that's the difference between what you're going to see at the Madden Classic and when you're just playing at home online, because it's offline play. That's the beauty of it. You have that chess match. It's just the best Madden in my opinion.
Breaking news from Kenny K says the college football season has started. Happy football season to the 4,200 of you guys in the chat rocking with us. It's been football season for about 5 weeks here on Friday Night Football, Road to the Classic, but college football has begun. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief. It is football season. Who's your team, Bugs? College football.
U of M, Big Blue.
The Big Blue, huh?
Big Blue.
I'm a U of I grad. I don't have much to talk about. Those Fighting Illini. All we've got is Lovie Smith, and that's not been working out. So,
the best university on the planet.
Let us know, who's your college football team in the chat. I believe it's that Miami, Florida game that's going on right now. Northwestern, okay, Chi-Town Bear. Chicago's Big Ten team, as they say. Got to choose my Longhorn, says Treason. Okay, hook 'em.
All Buckeyes will be banned in chat. Just FYI.
Got some UTEP, Clemson, a lot of teams here in the chat.
Do we really have to have a discussion about stuff like that? I always felt like me and Grocery had a pretty good relationship, and he wouldn't do something like that to me.
VU Comedy says MIZZOU. Oh, no, man. I'll see you in bragging rights season. I can't wait for that basketball game down there in St. Louis. The U, Colorado. We're all over the country here. OHIO, Gators, LSU. 2nd and 9 here for Mo outside. Lamar. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Notre Dame, Nebraska. The Cougs, the Air Raid Cougs, is I believe Mike Leach is still out there in Wazoo. Rock Chalk. Here's Lamar back up inside, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. 4:22 and going. No huddle here for Mo. He's got to get up tempo.
Yeah, Mo's going to have the way that he's playing offense, he needs to score as fast as possible because he needs to make sure that he has enough time to try to make a game-tying drive.
So, again, he's going to hold off on chasing the points right now. He just wants to keep himself in it. Extra point is up and good. 8-point ball game, 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Both players have all 3 timeouts. I wouldn't say that I cheered for the Buckeyes. I'll tell you what, if Nick Mazesko was next to me right now, he would be telling you all about the Buckeyes. You as a Michigan fan, I'm not sure you would be able to live with that.
No, I couldn't. It's honestly, and the fact that he lives in Michigan.
Wait, he's an Ohio State fan from Michigan?
Well, he's technically from Ohio, but he lives in Michigan. He's a Michigan guy now. And he should know, of all people, Michigan and Ohio State, that hatred just runs deep. And you just can't be an Ohio State guy and just be in Michigan just chilling all willy-nilly like that.
Donger says Iowa did nothing wrong. And my response is, friends don't let friends go to Iowa. No, I'm kidding. That's a nice school. DP says that we are the best broadcasters ever. Thank you so much for the compliment, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us and the rest of you guys that have been talking everything from coffee to Madden to the NFL to college football to Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. We're going to be doing it all over again tomorrow, so make sure you guys hit that follow button. We'll be live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. 5 more bows, by the way, as well.
5 more. That's really the most important thing. Nobody care about all this extra stuff. We are here for the Nitro Cold Brew and the Bo Jackson. We don't care about anything else right now. Nobody wants to watch these games. We came for the Nitro Cold Brew and the Bo. That's what matters. My guy Pavan has D-Hop right now lit up. At some point, you take a shot.
The coverage over the top. He's got the star on Hopkins. He's got the safety help over the top.
Yeah. You have to double that guy. You don't want him one-on-one.
Oh, and a fumbled snap. And fortunately, it's the man who's in the zone who picks it up. Hopkins saves the day.
This is a huge play right here. If I'm Pavan, I think about punting this ball. Make him drive the length of the field. Don't give him the ball back with a short field.
Right there, he motion snapped
Mo's going to get extra aggressive. I'd look for a couple flats and a yellow.
I think he's going down the sideline to Hopkins one-on-one. Anything more than a vertical. Who's going to double him right here? You got to go down the sideline. You got him in the zone. There it is. Double me, Hopkins, touchdown, Pavan. That is awareness of being in the zone right there. You saw it from the jump.
Great decision right there by him. Mo has to be aggressive, but Mo also has to be mindful of the fact that D-Hop is in the zone. Maybe you put that safety and man him up on him as well. I know it creates a huge hole in the defense, but that's the chances you have to take if you want to be that aggressive.
Yeah, that's a really tough situation to be in, knowing that you have to bracket a receiver like Hopkins on 4th down and 1 deep when you're trying to roll up the coverage, play zone, hard flat style coverage, man coverage, whatever you have to do. You also have to have your safeties down for run support. I mean, it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in, but if you're Mo, you have to be mindful of that. Great awareness by Pavan to see, because he almost put him on a drag, and then he thought about it and put him back on that streak and said, if he's one-on-one, this is the easiest read of my life. Just throw it up.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen that X factor really be. I mean, I can count on my left hand the number of times we've seen it in 5 weeks, like where they're just chucking aggressive catches down the sideline. You really have to earn him to get in the zone.
Yeah, exactly. And the X factor, I mean, that X factor was a huge factor in that play right there. We haven't seen it be as big of a factor over the few weeks that we've been playing Madden 20, but right there, that was huge.
Now Mo is going to take us to the 2-minute warning, so he's probably going to need to score without the use of those timeouts. Again, with the auto run off when you break the huddle or no huddle, that's going to be a big-time challenge. Most likely going to need a score and an onside kick.
Yacha Mike, I think that's how you say your name. He said 2 drops max. No thanks, I'm out of here. It's almost like you have to be a sub to get any kind of giveaway.
That's a hot take.
There hasn't been a sub that has gotten a giveaway, so that lets me know that you really haven't been paying attention, my guy.
Ooh.
I love you anyway. I hope that you stick around.
You said I was the one who woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
No, I'm letting my guy know. I'm just letting him know that
it's been all new followers.
It's been all new followers. It's been all new followers. No, we don't decide. We don't have a horse in the race. It doesn't matter who wins for us. We just want to give away some Bo Jacksons. I hope that you stay. I really do. Stick around, my guy, because the next giveaway could be yours.
So you see right here, Serious Mo, he went for the fake spike. You knew when he was hot routing right there, he wasn't trying to do that, and he's going to take the sack. It's going to be 4th down and long here. Again, guys, looking like it's going to be Pavan versus Clef in a big-time final matchup.